Hello. Greetings. I have here. Hope this is recording. Seems to be. I have here a present. Yes, I have a toy. This is the Star Trek or Starship Chimera series. One of the setbacks from finishing the visual elements of the movie. We have 25 pages of dialogue to go, and then the guidelines thing came out, and then other stuff came out. But despite that, one of the things that we couldn't finish was the Klingon battle scene, and because the Klingon battle scene required a working Klingon Bird of Prey model. Yes. That's what this is. Yeah, so instead of buying the equivalent Transformer for the Transformers spoof, it became more apparent if we should have the Bird of Prey model instead. So to finish Chimera instead and do that. It's been incredibly hot until today, and it's not just the guidelines, it's not the things postponed indefinitely. There is going to be a Star Trek Chimera film, fan film miniseries parody out by September. Now it's September. And I'm going to open this. And this is the Klingon Bird of Prey. Amazon. It is... Okay... No one is even keeping track of the budget of Chimera at all, but I guarantee you this falls way under the constraints of fan film budgets. We've been doing them on a shoestring for years. Transformer ones don't cost any money at all, hardly. I wouldn't even think $6,000 for all of those, for the long series. Chimera, I don't think it costs $6,000 for the whole thing. So there you go. That's way under the $65,000 and above guidelines. They are a bit long, that's one can say, but some of our fan films get out of hand and are long. But yeah. So, but I don't care about the length thing and the guidelines. That's stupid. Make your fan film as long as you want to. Okay. So let's open this up. Also, there was another guy on the Trek Core complaining that his slash fiction tends to get him kicked out of contests. Well, he doesn't enter slash fiction contests. Houdini! Come on, get down. 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 Purbeast. Okay, Purbeast. Hi, Purbeast. Hello. Hi, baby. Hi. It's Purbeast. This be the Purbeast. Nar, you the Purbeast. Yeah, he's the Purbeast. Oh, sweetie. He has a big Purbeast kitty cat. Yeah. Let's open the toy so we can see it here. The hat off. Yeah, so let's try to open this. No matter what box, it's all screwed up. Yeah. Is that good? Klingons will open the package, blah, 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 blah. Hope we don't have to return it. Look at this. This fucking box. They could have put this in a smaller box. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Not that big. God. Okay. Here we have, look at this. Look at this. Look at all the dunnage in here. And we've got, that's it. It's like half the size of the box. It would have been fine. Okay. Now pull this out. Should be about the same size, a little bit bigger than the Tim model, looks like. The Klingon Bird of Prey. Okay, the batteries are dead, but that's okay. Box. It's a Art Asylum Authentic Klingon Bird of Prey. It is the back of the box, and all the little thingies on it. Although they did say that this model, online, this model is not not as detailed as they claim it is, but I don't mind because Yeah, as long as it looks enough like, and it does, that'll work. Klingon Bird of Prey, Art Asylum, Bird of Prey, Electronic Sounds, Starship Legends Collection, Electronic Sounds, and movie dialogue. So it's Generations? Doesn't say. Assuming that it's... Well, so they got an Enterprise E on here, and then this really ugly looking warped ship thing. Warped looking little... Oh, I don't know what that is. But Bird of Prey is armed with phasers. It's the most versatile ship in the Klingon fleet. The Bird of Prey was in use for over a century, with various classes of the vessel and sizes. Serving as scouts, raiders, and patrol ships. Birds of Prey would often engage in skirmishes with Federation ships, most frequently the USS Enterprise, although, it's because of the hero ship, although the Bird of Prey is armed with phasers, photon torpedoes, and disruptor cannons, its greatest weapon is its impenetrable cloaking device, which makes it invincible to scanners and even the naked eye, giving an edge in battle. The standard Bird of Prey cannot fire while cloaked, but an experimental model that had that capability was destroyed while under the command of the traitor General Chang. Gee, that's not even subtle. Another Bird of Prey was captured by the Federation after the death of Commander Kruge. For a time, was commissioned by Starfleet Admiral James T. Kirk. Yeah. Length 110 meters, so it's the Voyager size. And it says it varies. 5 decks, varies. Crew of 12 to 36, variable. And maximum speed of warp 9.8. I'm assuming that's the adjusted scale. And here we have the Klingon Bird of Prey. I'm taking it out of the box because it's going to be in the movie. Because we needed an intact Klingon Bird of Prey with a stand, so that instead of pouring it up on a tape roll or some other ridiculous thing, we needed it to be physically on something. So let's open up the flagship, even though he's in the movie for like 10 minutes. He's played by Commander Kruge from the... So here we have the box, open with the ship model / toy, stand, all the other suddenry. We have, totally opening this up, and all of the fans go, "Oh my God, you open it, depreciating its value." It's like, I'm not going to sell it. We got 2 others. This one is not broken. But yeah, the other model that we had was considerably broken. These are for the exploding ship scene, I suppose, because it's broken. But we're not going to blow anything up. No. You thought Chimera was gone. Nah, we're just trying to work out getting our parody be one of the official ones out there. That's all. Yeah. Those actions and whatnot. Yeah. And Star Trek Continues can continue because they're official. But yeah, they make more money. Well, they don't make money, they cost more money. We're not making any money on our fan films. Never were. And we lose money on fan films. I think making a story with action figures is probably fine, as well as a role-playing game, as long as there's no sales involved, which there are not. We're definitely not making any profit on producing it, no studio profit, nothing like that. This is the studio. It didn't even qualify as a studio. Yeah, the Star Trek Chimera, I've probably said it before on other blogs that I took down. that Chimera is probably, I don't know, there aren't any books on it. But I know that I know there aren't any books as in money books. But I don't think we spent $6,000 altogether on the whole thing so far over the past 6 years. And that's way under budget. And yeah, most of the models were ours, so we used them. And that's definitely a low budget fan film with action figures. I don't think Paramount Pictures is going to conceive of us as a threat or any unidle weird stuff. Yeah, I think we're good. So, yeah, a couple of guys in an attic doing a Star Trek comedy is probably not going to get anybody's hair in an uproar. You'd be like, why are these guys even contacting us? I don't care about this silly crap thing. But yeah, the role-playing game will also be out now. So look it up. Here we got Klingon. Man, there are a lot of ties on this thing. It's like, why do they put these on here? You'd figure if it's some sort of anti-theft device, it doesn't make sense because the Daves wouldn't go through the trouble of untying all of these anyway. They would take the box. They would just stash the box and walk away. But yeah, it's like, goodness. Hold on here. So yeah, Klingon ship. So yeah, the Chimera didn't make any money. We're not gonna make any money. It's all for the love of Star Trek. 50th anniversary, yay! I will do a review of the movie, of course. But yeah, the new one coming out in a couple of days. We have no spoilers or future early screening information. 2 or 3 connections, formerly of Voyager, in DS9, said, oh, it's going to be a good movie. That's all I said. It's going to work. Don't worry about it. So yeah, it doesn't apply in the Silly Trek universe. But there is going to be a version of the role-playing game Star Trek Locations, in which we did change the names of all the Star Trek people in it and ourselves, so that it would apply to the rule guidelines. Even though stories are not part of the guidelines, the guidelines are specifically for fan films and live productions for films. So you ought to be able to be okay if you make it a series of episodes. They will not care if it's not films. And if it's so low budget that it's like action figures, not a parody, because that won't. If it's action figures, they're not going to care. They really aren't. You want to go through all the trouble of getting your Playmates figures out. Some people have, actually. So the movie doesn't, I don't think the movie is going to affect the content of Chimera. I think it's in a different universe. But alright, however the new show might. Yeah, so. But we're not worried about that. We're only concerned that they might freak out and think we're related to those acts and are idiots. Which we're not. Let's see. I can't get that bloody thing off. I think I'm gonna have to cut it off. Hold on. Klingon Bird of Prey model. I'm not going to put the batteries in. I just want it for the bottle and the stand. The other one is really cool, but this one is significantly better. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to need to get a Voyager model or a Defiant model, just because the ones we have are going to be on camera for like maybe 30 seconds. We probably don't need to worry about either of those ships. They are in the movie, but sort of in a flashback sequence. Yeah. And then, they say this is attack mode, but if you were fighting a ship that was slightly smaller than this, probably using these for the attack mode would be, you'd pass the ship entirely. Like, and if it's 110 meters, it's no bigger than the Defiant. It's the Star Trek 3 and 4 ship. It's got sort of a weathered plastic look on the back. Is there actually the model has all this other stuff? I'm sure there's some better explanations on Trek yards, but these are actually grills from a motorbike in the 80s, and these were used for well, that's where they got the idea. Grills from the little what are louvers from a motorcycle on the side. Just kind of funny. Here we have the so they kit bashed their Klingon ship. They've got these pieces which are sort of off of something else. The winged raptor kind of deal. This thing is part of a pager back here. So yeah, they kit bashed even the Klingon Bird of Prey, because I went to the exhibit that they had at the aquarium. They filmed a lot of that at Monterey Bay Aquarium. They had one of these models in a display case. I think it was about this size. And it was like the model from the movie, and they were probably a little bigger. And it was like, yeah, there's little pieces that went into this. It's pretty funny. But yeah. I'm not really going to put in the batteries and stuff. I was mainly interested in this part here, which will allow it to stand up so that I can photograph it in the movie on a stand, so that it doesn't look like it's on a piece of paper or something. This will look really fake. On this, it's black, so it probably won't reflect light a little bit, but maybe I could spray paint it, like, spray paint the stand so that it's very matte colored. It'll probably still work, even if it's not. So that I can suspend the toy above the shooting shots. I can have it like up like that. So I can tilt it and stuff. Go motion, you see. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to do. Expand it above that. And then we have the Klingon Bird of Prey from Star Trek Chimera. Starship Chimera. This model, incidentally, if anyone's interested in the total price on Amazon, it was supposed to be $45, but with tax and shipping, they decided the day before the Amazon Prime thing that it wasn't $35 on Amazon or under. You had to go up to $35. They decided it was $45, which was the price of the toy. So shipping and handling was not free, and so it came to about $60. And that was within budget for Chimera for this month, so it was either that or for the Transparity. So we wanted to finish Chimera, so we got the ship. So this will be for the visuals involving Klingon ship. This will be for the movie, the Captain Clank in our movie, the Klingon guy. Yeah. But for mainly the ship firing his gun, because we have other footage of him warping around near the mothership. See, the model's bigger than the Enterprise E, so it can't be the same, but it's one of the larger scale ones. Looks more menacing. So this is not the 110 meter one. This is the one that's like at least 300 meters. Otherwise, wouldn't be much of a threat. When they go to the planet in the Rift. And be assured that the new movie does not have a planet in the Rift. That's a space station. Yeah. That's the space station. That's all I'm going to tell you about the new movie. It's all I really want to know. It's a space station, not a planet. There is a planet that they land on, though. That's in the trip. But yeah. So yeah, and I'm not in the movie. Nope. This one I didn't have any. Except one guy. It was all like, did you want to be in the contest? I didn't enter it. No, and they were still filming in LA. It was cool, but yeah. Anyway, here's the Klingon Bird of Prey. I'm not going to put the lights and sounds in it. I just wanted to open it and show you that the channel is not dead. And that I've got this Klingon model. And here it is. Here it is. Yay! The Klingon ship. And for the Trek Yards is doing a contest on its ships, but my ships are cardboard and wood and stuff. I might submit one of them. Yeah, we'll see. Let's say, so there we go. I'm going to put all this back. Starship model comes with a kit. Probably stickers. Don't care. So I don't have much more to report on the video game and the movie. Oh yeah, the online game. I keep mentioning the role-playing game. That's free too. So just Paramount, don't freak out. That's free too. That'll be a story generator kind of game. Actually, it's going to be more like a build your adventure deal. Yeah, so you can build your new adventures based in that universe of Star Trek locations, Starship locations, which is basically Star Trek, the Prime Universe, or Chimera, which is after the Prime Universe, sort of that add-on thing that, you know, if you want to just use the Star Trek characters in it. So there we go. Wrote a few stories for that as well. Probably won't put all those out. Just want you to play the game new adventures. Yeah. So Klingon Bird of Prey. There'll be more on that later on the remote movie filming stuff. We might throw up some videos from the filming the Planet and the Rift, the Q Continuum a little bit, maybe later on, but they'll be very short. And the movie should be out by September 8th, 2016. That's what we're shooting for. Mini-series, not fan film, parody, so that we can get away with, you're a parody. Okay. Doesn't count, and it's with action figures and models, so no problem. Action figures and models. So here we have the Klingons. Yes, Kapla.